Why did the cow want to cross the road? He wanted to go to the movies. Yeah. Yeah, remember that funny, just that dead joke? That bait joke that everybody fucking knew. Yeah, I remember hearing that when I was like in year 5, year 6. To give some context, like for any Yanks or anything, that's like probably like when you're like 9, 10, 11, well, year 6 you finish at year 11. British education wise. But anyways, what's up guys, it's me, Ike here. I haven't made a video in a while where I've gave any sort of commentary. The last one I actually did that was like a week before the Contract DLC, which Rockstar actually teased on a Wednesday and would state that it would release on a Wednesday. That's crazy, man. Like, we never, well, not crazy, but that's just strange, out of the ordinary, because Rockstar always usually release DLCs on I think it's Tuesdays or Thursdays, I can't remember. It was like, it was definitely either of those 2 days. I think it was on Tuesdays, yeah, that it would come out. And yeah, but anyways, I wanted to talk about today's video about, you know, speculation that's been going on and kind of give my thoughts on like a potential DLC regarding Michael and perhaps having a movies studio kind of business, some form like that. So according to a Rolscher and some German leaker on GTA forums or something, like apparently a script was found, like an NPC would spawn here outside this what's it, Pipster dealerships, and basically like it was the NPC model from that would only exclusively spawn around the Richard Majestic studio, and they recently Rockstar added a script for that. I think you can only find it on expanded and enhanced, so you can't actually able to access on PS4 or Xbox Expo, but like he was saying that it was on PS5 and it spawns between 7 to 11 o'clock in-game time, and he happens to be, I don't know, like some people speculate that he was doing a sit-in animation, but to me it looked like he's just sitting on the pavement. No, like sitting down on the pavement like a fucking tramp. I don't know why. I don't know if that's just a mistake and all, but like any little things or little changes that Rockstar adds, people take that really seriously. Anything they see, like even anything random, they're like, oh my god, it's this DLC. Oh my god, it's a Clocking Bell DLC. Oh my god, it's sports. Yeah, they're very like hasty and so on, the GTA community, but that's not. And yeah, and apparently even news outlets and stuff like that have been potentially speculating as well further, like getting media coverage that, oh my god, is Michael going to return, because obviously the main selling point here is Michael, you know, not the movie, not the business, nothing, just Michael. And I want to give my opinion, and obviously with Ned Luke, he's been very kind of just been very secretive about it, like people have been asking him, like DMing him on Twitter, like, is this true, are you going to actually be in GTA, the next DLC, or in the future at least? And he was like, I don't know, maybe not, maybe I am, who knows, only time will tell. Which is true, unless if we get some actual confirmation from Rockstar, but that's not to say we might be, but you know, but if we look at trend wise and just, you know, it's very plausible, because like, look, with the Contract DLC, you know, the fact that they brought Franklin back, that was already a amazing marketing kind of tactic that would definitely get people playing this 9-year-old piece of shit, and people were just very stoked. For me personally, I didn't really like the DLC as much. I'll probably make a separate video on that, because I'm not going to ramble, though some of the criticisms that I might have, fears that I might have, kind of are interlinked with the criticisms that I've had with the Contract DLC, so it might be a little bit synonymous at times. So, but I'll probably go into more detail about it with another video, which I've not made, you know, which I need to get around to. But yeah, so that's that regards to it. So in terms of how it could work, because like, okay, so Michael is the only one that's not yet to appear in GTA Online. Trevor, he's appeared, though he only appeared chronologically before the events of story mode, because remember, anything from gun running and afterwards takes place after the events of story mode, and he took place in the original heist, which was obviously took place before the story mode. So Michael's kind of just the only one really. and I could see them definitely doing that. But anyways, what would it work? So some people were speculating that also, that because obviously one of the archive missions where you chase the people, you know, that golf course mission where you hit them with a stick, basically, like Franklin mentions about, oh Michael, oh I know one of the movies. That doesn't mean that, oh my god, that's the next DLC, but that's just a little reference, Easter egg reference, or you know, that Michael's still movie producer. Because remember, if you play GTF, you'll know what I mean. I'm not going to go into that. It's not about an in-depth analysis of Michael, it's about the whole DLC regarding to him, not about what happened in story mode. So basically, this would definitely be like a movie related DLC. So like working, somehow involving our characters in the movie industry, kind of like how Contract DLC was kind of like working with music celebrities, kind of like that. But this one would be kind of more movie, so it's both entertainment themed, which is interesting. Now, I found this building to be really interesting because where the NPC spawn, because some people speculate this could be a, so say if this does happen, I'm not saying it is, we don't know for sure, but if if we do get movie DLC and this property somehow involved, I think this would be like a buyable property, because the reason why I say this is look at the garage doors. There's garage doors. Buildings we get, properties that we have to buy, like paywalls, they always have garage doors. So for me, if that's the case, then this would definitely be a clear giveaway. So, but people complain, but it's a car dealership. How would that have anything related to it? You know, they can just renovate the building like what they did with the arcades and stuff and the casino. So they would do that, and I don't know what this could be, like a movie theater or something, because I think there's 3 theaters and 2 of them you could own, except the one up in, I think it was on downtown Vinewood. You could own, I think, 2 as Michael, the Tivoli, and I think it was the 10th. I think, I can't remember, but yeah. So I don't know. It looks a bit weird for a movie theater business, a location, unless if they give us those pre-existing ones. But you know, like this is the thing. I'm just like, isn't Rockstar running out of so many buildings with garage doors that we still not yet have been used in one way, shape, or form? Like, especially buying it, and it's just like, you know. So yeah, some people speculate movie studio, but I think it's too congested and there's not really any much garage doors or anything, so I can't really see that being for it. And I guess I somewhat point towards a movie theater because I feel like if this is definitely going to be a movie related DLC, I think it could work. Like, okay, you know how you had the investigation league, so I think instead of that we would be doing like movies and acts, kind of like what Gilly said, like we have acts and Doomsday Heist, so it would be like the same, well, okay, it's just the same thing in name really, not exactly the same, but like we could have different acts and they could be for different movies. But actually what I think it could be is for like different scenes of a movie, and then we'll be able to watch that movie or something. I don't know if it will work like that or if each act will be its own separate movie, but I think it could be its own separate movie, each act, probably, because listen, like, how do you expect our characters to be the main characters of a movie when they don't fucking talk? Like, how do you expect that? You can't. So I think what it could be is that we'll be like stunt doubles and stuff like that, because obviously we've done over the top shit, so it would make sense for us to do that kind of stuff. Given our past track record, like, I think it would only make sense for us to do kind of that stuff. Like, think of, you know, games like Stuntman, if you play that, Stuntman and Stuntman Ignition, stuff like that, where we do sequences. But this is where I think it gets a bit ugly. Sure, we would have sequences where we would probably get, I don't know how it would be measured on rating or like whatnot. I mean, it would be really cool and stuff, but the thing I'm really worried about is, man, like, fuck off, stop calling me Franklin. And basically it's like, how do I say it? Why do I always lose my fucking train of thought? Yeah, I hope it's not the same reskin high shit. Like, I don't want too many preps that revolve around steal this, take a picture of this, then quickly go back to your... I'm so bored of that formula, man. They really need to spice up. Just revolve around stuff that's not us always stealing shit, like, other stuff that's like actual interesting scenes. And what this could be is that, like, our movies that we make, we can watch it at our theaters, like, because I'm pretty sure this is another thing to note, like, it would play like exclusive movies that are made for us. I don't think they would probably put it on like public cinemas or stuff like that, because let's face it, like, or on the Tencent one, because I think that's the only one you can access. And it wouldn't make sense given to so many people unless if they do like a top 10 top, but I really doubt Rockstar would put that much effort in for people to really come in the cinema anyways, because at the end of the day you're not here to watch a movie in a video game. You're here to be a criminal. You're here to be sell drugs, yo. You're here to fucking make money, you know, run gyals, you know, like rob banks and shit. Like, yeah, you'd want to watch your own movie once that, hey, that's my movie, I did that. Like, that would be so cool. And they probably could breathe some life into Rockstar Editor, but I don't think Rockstar's willing to go that far, because they are a bunch of lazy fucks. Because I'm kind of sick of Rockstar, but you know, that's another topic for another day. I don't want to ramble, I want to be like on topic here. So yeah, I just kind of have a bit of a fear. And in terms of car wise, the only thing I can say is a huge chunk of it can be like a rip-off, a clone version of like movie cars. Oh my god, no, my controller fell! Wait, fuck. Wait, give me a sec. But like... oh my fucking god. But... like, okay, we've got cars like the Deluxe, we got cars like the Vigilante and all. Like, I would expect a good chunk. I mean, like, there'll probably be a portion just for like fan service, like, yeah, let's just throw in a JD and let's throw in here because people have shit taste and they're like all these rice boxes and shit. But you know. So yeah. So that's why I think car wise. Weapon wise, they probably can add movie stuff. I don't know. It'd be cool if they bring the M16 back. Say hello to my little friend. That would be sick, but I'm not expecting too much from Cockstar at this point, but yeah. Anyway guys, thanks for liking. Please watch, please subscribe, and are you guys excited for a movie DLC? Not really, not as much, but whatever. Alright, goodbye motherfuckers.